Yo, I just want to talk about the Wall Street Journal article on AMC. If you haven't seen it, it's floating around Twitter. Trades retweeted it because he was actually used. For I'm holding Luna and she thinks it's funny that she can see me on camera. Look at my hair, dog. You can tell it's Sunday. But Trey was used, like he was interviewed for it. And he posted it, and he was like, this is the full interview, and like, look at, it's crazy how they misrepresent me or whatever. It's funny if you read like the timeline, like that they put in the way that they position Trey versus how they position some guy from Goldman or something. And then they use an example of another guy who bought AMC and was an 8, but then sold. And he's like, I'm not an 8, but I'm holding, like, type thing. They create this environment of, like, it's like, oh, it's cultish, but, like, also, you can't trust the people, and also, they're not really holding. Like, it's like that sort of, like, tone. And they tell a chronological story of the events, right? The major events for AMC. Like, they use that for, like, to tell the story, right? But they walk through everything from January. And they basically are like, oh, it's conspiracies that they have synthetic positions and stuff. But they never say nothing about the buy button. Look, man. Like, it seems like the buy button removal would have been, yeah, baby, would have been a significant moment in this chronological history of events for someone new reading. That maybe that was like a flare gun symbol. A flare gun symbol type of event that made people go, whoa, this is all really rigged. Or at least the market's broken if it's not rigged, right? Like something, this cannot be a thing. This is not okay, right? Nothing, no mention of that event. Just talking about the price action. And it's weird because they talk about the dip after $20, but they don't mention anything about the major the thing that pretty much has caused all of this after January. Look, man, the media, it in any context, you have and you should take what anyone says with a grain of salt. That's not, like, you have to do your own due diligence, find different versions of the truth from different people because everyone has different opinions, right? And then piece it together and come up with your own conclusion. But man, if this is not the most clear, obvious, like for a new reader, there's not a detail that is more relevant to the story than that specific instance. And for them to just leave it out, it's insane. It's insane, man. And they really put a focus on the executive selling, and man, I'm telling you, dude, I don't know what the repercussions of this are going to be, like price action wise or anything like that. I mean, I believe the whole thing's in an algorithm that doesn't matter anyway, and so whatever was going to happen regardless of the article. The article is just some substantiation for whatever happens. Like, they just go, oh, look, this is why it went down. But man, Composite Man is real, dude. Composite Man is real. And we are in a fight. We are, man. It's true. And every trade's a fight. But this is different, man. This is hit below the belt, throw dirt in your eyes. This is, the dishonesty required to be a journalist and then write an in-depth article. I will say it was a well-detailed article. There were a lot of details, and just leave that event out entirely. It smells like poop. It smells like poop. So, look, man, I'm in the fight with you. I'm long. These guys are goofy as hell. And look, I'm not saying we're guaranteed victory here, but I'm not gonna just lay down in the face of that. Wow. Unbelievable. Have a good rest of your Sunday. I know I said technical video is gonna come out Friday, but I think it makes more sense for me to post it later today. So I'm gonna work on that later once the missus gets back and everything. But I don't know, man. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do. But I know what side of the fight I'm on, and I'm willing to lose in order to keep fighting this. Because this is honestly, it kind of, I got wrapped up in the community aspect of this thing and everything like that. But it kind of like this has fired me back up a little bit as to like why I was so interested in this play to begin with. Like, it's unbelievable. It really is. Have a good rest of your Sunday.